contains mature and intense subject matter, themes, and language. The opinions contained herein are for entertainment purposes only and are not intended to offend, especially during the game at the show's end. All of you who choose to continue, you have been warned, and welcome back.
What is up? Loving the
Hello.
shades today. Very nice.
I thought I would do something different today.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Well, Hefty seems to do something different every time.
Yeah, that is true. He doesn't.
And he's not here, so I have to fill in that hole a little
Fill in
bit.
the gap, yeah.
I've just shoved it on Facebook as well, so we're going on Facebook. I forgot.
Oh,
about
okay.
that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Nice
Oh,
and
now
Kerry,
we're
yeah.
everywhere. Hello,
I
everyone.
don't
How
know.
did you do that? How did you
In
do
for a
that?
penny, eh?
So, oh, you wasn't here last week, was you?
No.
So basically, they can link and stream it through their own channels as well now.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's a new feature, is it?
yeah. So
That's
we're
cool.
probably going to end up ruining Kerry's career.
We would never do that on purpose.
No, I don't believe it.
We'll try not to, but
We'll turn it off before the game,
Yeah.
especially Amy's here, because we know how like bumpy it gets with Amy.
I was saying, with Amy here tonight, it's gonna get twisted.
I don't know. I'm very tired. It's been a very long week.
oh,
so
I'm sure you're
we'll-
going to wake up for the game.
Oh, sure, yeah, I'm sure you'll be fine.
Says that now until some crazy shit happens.
But yeah, anyway, what is up, everybody? Yeah, so this week we haven't got Hefty. He's spending time with his brother. So hopefully that you guys have a good time. Marty is being Marty. We're not going to go there.
Where are you?
Yeah, wherever Marty is.
He's got lost in his job.
Yeah, he has got
He's
lost.
at the Kmart's.
Yeah. He's still alive, if that's all you want to know, but that's about all we know, really.
Yeah.
Mama Marty may be popping in, maybe. She's at work, but we'll see. Hopefully she can. What's the surprise, anyway? Because she hasn't mentioned anything to anybody
Yeah.
yet.
And she's not here, so maybe that's the surprise. She's not here.
Yeah, surprise.
Wow.
If she comes through if she comes through that door behind you guys, I swear to God, I swear if Mama Marty comes through that door, I'm gonna lose it.
Imagine.
I think I'll lose. I think I would have a heart attack. What the fuck are you doing,
Just
man?
creaks open.
Yeah,
I imagine she's quite
Move
small
my shit.
she's quite small.
in height.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
reckon.
Mhm.
Yeah, little.
Quite ditty.
Yeah, little.
It's like what? Probably 4'11", maybe
Size of
5
that
foot.
chair,
She's small.
Amy's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
that height.
Oh, bless her.
I bet she's not there. I bet she's like figures 6 feet 3 tall.
Well, Kerry said that, didn't you? You said that you were 6 foot, and we believed you. We were like, holy shit.
Wow, I was like, no.
But yeah,
I'm
so
only
what we're
5'5",
going to be on.
so I'm like in the middle.
What am I? I'm 5'8", aren't I?
Yeah, no, I'm 5'7".
Yeah. But yeah,
Why is everyone taller than me?
Kerry was quite tall.
no, you're 5'7", aren't you, Kerry? Kerry's frozen.
Oh no.
Oh no! There's
That's
a
right.
right there.
Here we go.
Yes, no,
Why?
yes.
Why is it freezing?
Let's go
That was
on
me
to
the
that.
past 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
now Carrie's going through it. I'm so sorry.
It's your fault, JJ.
I knew someone was gonna say that. I'm gonna sit in
You're
that
like rubbing
corner.
it on people.
Chantel's 6'1", holy shit.
Holy shit!
Yeah, that's tall. So yeah, Chantel, you won this week, obviously, like you always do. You can't let everybody win every week, as you said.
She really does win every week.
Yeah, she does, to be fair. Joanne, good to see you all. Josh, oh, that's not, you're here. Why am I saying Josh? Good to see you. That right there.
You do that every
Yeah.
time I try to do the stuff in the comments. You see it, and you instantly go, "Oh," I'm like, right here.
But it really messes with my head because I know you was JJ, and then I see Josh. I'm like, oh, it's somebody else, but it's really not.
Tom forgets about me.
How could we forget that mohawk?
We will never forget that mohawk.
Curly mohawk.
It's getting so much longer too now
It does a lot.
compared to where it was when I started this with you. It's so much longer now.
Can we dye it?
I want to. I'm torn between like a bright green
Pink.
or a hot pink. That's where I'm torn.
Pink.
And then I don't know if I want to do just the tips or if I want to do the whole mohawk.
Whole thing. No,
No.
I think you should do green and then pink tips and spike it.
That would actually be cool. I would do that.
And then do your eyebrows.
Yeah, one pink
No, I
eyebrow.
shaved those off once. I look so weird. Let's not mess with my eyebrows again. That was
No, but you could, like,
that was
you
the
could,
worst
like-
2 weeks at work I've ever had.
It could be like green and then like pink tips.
Then do my beard green and pink as well.
Yeah.
Everywhere there's hair, dye it.
There's a lot of green and pink. I don't know if I'm down for that one.
we don't need to see that.
What if I just do just this part?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Just the visible bit, please.
I did pink as well.
You did as well.
Yeah, I was thinking pink.
Oh.
I'm tired.
Bless you. All right. Anyway, so this week I thought we'd talk about Michigan. I can't say it. Michigan.
Michigan.
There we go.
Michigan.
Good job, the Americans, this one.
I could
Yes.
say
I'm good for something tonight. Yes.
Yeah.
Well done, Joe.
you. Special.
Got this, Kerry.
You pulled us off your top because it was sticking out.
Probably a touched.
No,
It was.
it was an
Nipple.
eyelash.
His third nipple.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bird nip.
playing with it.
Why is it up here?
Yeah, you got a nipple right there. At least it's not there.
You'll have a nipple there in a minute.
Shut up. Just get on with your thing.
Yes, we do the Michigan
Michigan.
Hell House.
Jesus.
This is
Do the Hell
brilliant.
House. I'm just going to call it the Hell House because I'm just it's going to wind me.
I'll help. Like I said, I got you.
You don't go Mitch.
Michigan
No.
Hell House.
If you guys haven't seen this yet, that's weird.
Through that door, I swear to God.
No, I heard like tapping.
It's Mama Marty.
Yeah. Yeah. Imagine that's the surprise. I think I would die of a heart attack. I think I would fucking die.
Maybe she went to Home Depot to see Marty, and then she's gonna do it with Marty at the store. What if that's what she's doing?
Oh, it's really going to be grown-ups.
Yeah.
Oh, God. We need the boat to push down.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it'd be fucking hilarious.
Maybe we should guess what we think the surprise is, and then we can find out who's the winner. Like, we guess
Okay.
It's a goat.
You think a goat?
Thrown out there. I think
She's
you're
got a
gonna.
new pet of some sort.
Maybe a rooster?
Maybe Marty's had another child and she's bringing the new baby.
I think
Baby Marty, I have you.
I think she wants to be a man.
Poor Uncle Dumpy.
This is a coming out show.
Yeah. She just comes
I'm
on
gonna
with a
change
beard.
everything.
And fucking
I'm the new Marty. Please don't hurt me, Mama. I love you. I'm just kidding.
But always be mama to me.
Yeah. At least you've done the show though.
That's true.
Joanne thinks a rabbit.
I think
could be.
the animal's right. Maybe it could even
I
be
can see that. I can see her gonna get a rabbit.
a puppy.
I don't think it's a puppy. I think she's. Yeah, I don't think it's a puppy. Not yet.
Maybe a bird? Because she did mention a peacock the other day. Maybe she got herself a peacock.
Oh.
That would be cool.
That would be cool. They're like really pretty with their feathers, but scary.
They are pretty scary. Chantel just said this. Earlier when you were saying Mom mustn't come through one of your doors, someone whispered over all of you. I went back. I didn't see any of your lips correspond to the whisper. Have you got a timestamp, Chantel? Just send us a timestamp if you can, and we'll have a
Yeah,
look
that's
at that.
crazy.
That's a bit weird.
Because I'm here alone, so there's nobody in the house with me. I'm alone.
Didn't hear a whisper this time.
I didn't hear a whisper, either.
That's the weird thing.
That's pretty fucked up. But yeah,
It's
anyway.
more why.
Yes.
Anyways, in Michigan.
So yeah, the Michigan Hell House. So if you guys haven't seen it yet, it is.
Go watch it. Shit.
No, it's not.
Oh no, I really wanted to watch it. Is it really bad?
I want to
It's
know.
good, I'm joking.
It is good. So it's on Discovery Plus. There was a movie made about this as well.
Stop doing your
Sorry,
just don't stop yourself.
but this was a documentary on Discovery Plus. So the documentary was filmed in 2016, and it takes place in a place called Merrill.
Meryl.
Meryl?
Merrill. Merrill.
Meryl.
Merrill.
Meryl, yeah.
Yeah, on a place called Dice Road in Michigan. So this place, if you haven't seen it yet, there is going to be spoilers. I am going to spoil it for you tonight.
Yeah. Warning, spoilers.
But it's worth watching anyway. It makes Amityville
I might have
look
it after.
pretty shit.
I so
Like,
want to watch this.
This place is nuts. And the best thing I
say
can...
it, though, I don't think it's as much as what you're making out. But yeah, go on.
No, I think it's because I think the best thing about it all is because the police and fire departments and everything have done reports and reports and reports on this place, and they investigate this place for 2 years. The police departments and fire departments to find out, and they've got reports saying that they had no idea they couldn't explain anything that was happening. The activity,
Really?
Yeah, hundreds of people experienced activity. It's not like the family have just told a story. No, this is documented by
I don't think this is as
reputable
bad, though,
people.
As
That's crazy.
Can I request a picture, please?
Mm-hmm.
Kerry,
I think the
don't
demon
do
house.
that to me.
I think the demon house is better. The one that Dan Bagans did.
The Demon House is pretty good.
Exactly. See?
But that was one night. This happened for 2 years.
Yeah,
this,
exactly. It happened in one night.
this traumatized the family
All
for
that
2 years.
shit.
So this is the place. This is obviously more of a modern picture on it at the moment. But basically, this is the place. This one here.
Yeah, I reckon.
It looks so
that,
cute.
Yeah,
It looks
Like,
very
it actually
nice.
kind of looks nice.
it does look nice. But when you find out
It
what
looks
the
very
freaking happened, there,
homey.
it's insane. Now,
JJ. Go stay there.
I need a place to
How's-
live.
yeah, there you go. A lot of this
We
will be
can-
from my
we
memory
can
because it's
come
hard
over
to
and
get
document
information
it.
on this place.
I'm at Marty's house.
She's got more land than that.
Yeah, but there's more
It does
land.
look like Mama's Marty's house, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, I suppose, yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, it could be.
There's loads of land at the back, and there's also a little chicken poo,
Little chicken poo.
little
chicken
poo,
coop.
little chicken fancy
Barn.
Call it barn. Thank you.
Yeah, the
Barn,
coop.
chicken barn.
Jesus, you're not in Algeria.
I don't know what you use on chicken poo, and I didn't. How was that a barn?
There's chicken poo in there as well.
I
That's
knew
a
where she was
shed.
going.
That's
Um,
what we would call a shed.
Would you? That's some
Yeah,
snazzy.
that would be
Shed. Holy
Yeah,
That's not
but
what we-
it'd be a shed because it's outside, it's smaller, so that's what we would call a shed.
Get a picture of what we would call a shed.
Yeah, that's not a shed. Ours is different.
Hold on, I
I
got
know
you.
we're diverting.
Send it the
I just
chat.
love the
Can I
differences.
say as well,
between-
actually, so at school, we actually made poo.
Oh god.
It was really good. So we were looking at the major organs in our body and how our digestion system works. So in a plastic bag, we put in a banana, biscuits, juice. Then you have to mush it up. Then you have to pour it into some tights. Then you squeeze out all the juice, and then you cut the bottom, and out comes the
That's a
poo.
shed.
Amy, I don't know what to say. I don't.
But they loved it. Well, it was one, it was gross, but two, it was funny.
Okay, so
They'll never forget now how a shit's made.
these two pictures. Sorry, I'm just diverting off
Oh,
your
Kerry's.
poo analogy.
No, my poo.
But these two pictures will tell you literally in a nutshell the difference between America and England. It's just two pictures of sheds. So
Theirs looks a lot fancier. Yours look like you could live in it.
So this, yeah, you pretty much could. This is like a small flat
You can.
in the UK.
It's not.
It is. This is
Oh,
an
shit.
American shed. That's an American shed. A big
Yeah,
bastard.
but isn't it chicken poo next
That's so
to it?
I
Double
would sleep
double
in that.
doors.
It
Gabled
hasn't
roof.
loaded
Oh.
yet. It's still spinning. Oh, there it goes.
Got a,
Yeah,
fireplace
that's a
in
shed.
there.
Exactly.
Right. Now I'm going to show you A British
And
shed.
an AC, a small little bed in the corner.
Oh, we've got a window.
A window.
There's a window there.
Yeah, for the rats
Yeah,
to see
window.
out. Look, the size of our sheds.
There's nothing wrong with that shed.
And
a bit of-
that
I mean,
door,
you can get a shed just like that. Here.
yeah, but that door that you see there, that's not like a full-size width door. That's something you got to go sideways through.
No, it's
And
not.
that's a fancy shed because it's got a window in it.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
yeah, that's fancy.
window.
That's where they put the AC in. That way you keep it cool.
Just
in the
shove
shed
AC in
the
your
summer.
shed.
You've got AC in the shed.
You just open the window. That's the AC for your shed. Keeps you
Oh,
cool.
wow.
I suppose.
I'll rent
Um,
somebody's shed for the right price, okay?
Joanne said as long as it doesn't have spiders in it, she's happy. Yeah,
I
we
was gonna say,
had a long conversation this morning about spiders, me and Joanne did. It's quite funny.
Is there wrong with spiders?
Oh, in Joanne's eyes, there's a lot wrong with spiders.
That's not. They're more scared of you than you
I
are
hate
of it.
spiders.
There we go. JJ hates spiders.
I'm not a massive fan.
I don't
I've
mind
got-
picking up spiders and getting rid of them.
Yeah.
I do it with bare hands.
Do you?
I don't like the 8 legs. That's what bothers me because they're always like moving in different directions. No, I don't do
We need to-
spiders.
Yeah, but like I said, they're more scared of you than you are of it. So
Yeah.
you're a lot bigger.
No, they're not. I'm more scared of him than he is of me. Even the ones that are this big. Even the ones that are this big. I will be like, you gotta go kill that. You gotta get that. I'm not touching it. It's gonna get me.
Are they packing? Are they in your house? The spiders packing.
Well,
They got
Hey,
guns.
when I lived out west, I came home one night. I opened my door, turned on the light, and there's a wolf spider on my wall about this big around, the size of a small baseball. I grabbed my girlfriend at the time, pulled her in front of me, pushed her in the kitchen like, that's your problem, and ran out the door. I just ran out the door. I was like, nope, not dealing with that spider.
Have you seen the ones in Australia? They're
Yeah.
fucking
No.
huge.
Australia has
They're
ones like
They're
The
like
size of
they're like
dustbin
that.
lids.
They're like
seriously, like their legs are like that big around. They're
yeah, and
so.
they eat.
They're
They
called
can have
crab
babies.
spiders, I think, because they're so
Yeah.
big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they eat
They're
babies.
Terrifying.
They can eat a baby.
Why is everything bigger in Australia? Their bats are bigger, their lizards are bigger, everything's bigger.
You got the
That's why we sent prisoners there, because it's a good place for them to die.
Oh, so this is your guys' fault then.
Yeah, pretty much.
anaconda.
You sent all the things you didn't want there over there, so thanks.
Yeah.
You
Thanks.
got the anaconda as well. Snake.
Not in Australia.
It's not in Australia. Australia's
No.
not.
No, but it's in the Amazon.
Yeah.
So,
Those things get huge
the
too, though.
Michigan house did
Yes. Yeah, anyway.
Sorry, off topic once again.
Basically, just go watch it. There you go, done.
So this place is on what did I say? Dice Road. Was it Dice Road? Yeah.
That's right.
So basically it started in summer 1974. Now a lot of this will be from my memory because it's hard to find stuff about it. But basically it started one night. It started one night by they heard knocking on the outside of the house. And it stops. Knocking, it stops. It just randomly started one night. Now the gentleman there, so I'm going to bring up a picture of the.
Have you got a video of the knocking?
No, it's hard to get videos because it's on Discovery Plus. Most hard to get videos. So they're man and wife. These two, this couple that lived in the house, and so he obviously when the knocking started, he went outside because his kids pissing around or something like that, and there was nothing. When he came back inside and shut the door, the window that you saw in that image, the arched window. That was originally a flat window, and that blew out completely, shattered.
What?
Yeah, the whole window actually exploded. So they're thinking,
Wow.
shit, like did sort of like, I don't know, a kid throw a stone or whatever, but they could find no evidence.
I think I'd be moving out shortly after that.
Maybe they weren't looking
Like,
at it.
time to go.
And this is when it started, and this lasted a whole year, and this would happen every single day. They'd have activity every day. It got to the point where these are the two kids now. They're not obviously kids now, but they were at the time.
Mhm.
The two guys you see in the background there, they were the children at the time living in the house. And they said that it got to the point where they wouldn't sleep at night because they were terrified of what would happen every single night.
I can imagine they're probably still so like screwed up from all that, like having to go through that for over a year.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah. And that's what they say in this documentary. I mean, when they're sat here, they were saying that like this has affected them their whole lives. They are literally terrified. Obviously, the parents have died now, unfortunately. They both passed away, but these two are still living. And
I think they've been having too much wacky backy.
they wish.
Is that a picture of them back in the house, or is that in their own house? Do you know?
This is in their own house.
I was going to say. Whew.
Well,
Yeah.
see, I don't think they'd want to go back after what they went through. I doubt that.
No, I mean, and yeah, what was happening? Like, they would call the police. Like, they obviously file a police report because the guy who their parents were obviously skeptics. They didn't think there's anything paranormal. They thought there's somebody who's out there messing around with them because they're in quite an open country area, so the houses are really quite spaced apart. So you might get some nutter out there or something. So he filed a police report. Police respond, couldn't find nothing. There's a police report for every single day from that day for a whole year for that house of activity.
Wow.
Yeah. It did get to the point.
Every day?
Yeah, every day. It got to the point, I think after a couple of months of all these police reports, the police actually decided, right, we've had enough now. We're going to surround the house from north, south, east, and west, like hidden, so that it was like a stakeout sort of thing. And so we can see if there's anybody coming or going that's causing this activity. And they put a police officer inside the house as well, so that he can keep an eye on the family. They can keep an eye on the outside. Well, surely we're going to see what's happening. The knocking starts really loud inside the house. And this is on audio recording as well. So when you watch the documentary, there's actually an audio recording from the police officer at the time. And you can hear the knocking in the background as he's recording it. Like, it's loud.
That's crazy.
Make a knocking sound. You have to make it dramatic.
Oh, sorry.
So you've got to make it dramatic.
There we go. And it's loud. So he starts radioing to the guys outside. And he's like, the knocking started. Is there anybody there? They're like, no, there's nobody there. There's nobody outside the house. So obviously they eliminate the possibility. So they thought it's got to be one of the kids. Like there's got to be one of the kids doing this. The kids are actually put onto lie detectors and interrogated, and they passed every question. They were not lying. They had nothing to do with this.
Yeah, but lie detectors are not foolproof, though. You can bypass them.
Yeah.
If you're relaxed enough, you can bypass them.
It is known to happen, yeah.
Yeah, you can do.
Because they don't use them in court because of them not being legit. Like,
would a young child know how to fake it?
Yeah, they can still lie. Even if it's a white lie, they don't realise they're lying. It could still be a white lie, but it's innocent, so... Of course it could.
Mm.
You're more likely, if it's a special needs child, they're less likely to be able to lie very well. But a child that's got the intelligence can still have a white lie.
Yeah.
What sort of activity was there apart from knocking? Did it intensify and get worse? Obviously, window, that was pretty bad.
So
anything violent happen?
Yeah. So they had the window smashing. That's quite a regular occurrence. They'd have the noises of explosions as well inside the house. Loud explosions, like a grenade going off.
Terrifying.
But there'll be nothing. There'll be no damage. There'll be nothing that's actually exploded. It's just the noise.
Mum had that sound actually. No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Only once though.
That'd be a crazy thing to happen. Just you're like,
oh, this is it.
Nothing's there.
This is it.
That'd be terrifying.
There's one occurrence that the lady, I think she's called Mary. Sorry.
Happened again.
Did anyone hear a woman talk over Tom? No.
20.
If you get timestamps, Joanne, send us a timestamp, and Chantel, I'll send it send it to us on Facebook or something, and we'll have a look
Well, it's
over
the
that.
second time now it's done that.
That's weird.
Because that's 2 people saying it.
Yeah,
now.
but I didn't hear anything.
I didn't hear anything. It's weird how the viewers hear and we don't. I don't know. So yeah, so there was one occurrence. So the lady, the mum, so I think she was ironing or something, or any that the kids are describing what happened, and she shouted through to one of the kids for something. They came through into the room, and at this point, it's a bit weird, but bear with me. So a pillow off a cushion off the sofa levitates into the air, and then launches itself at the woman on her face, and with so much force, it actually knocks her over onto the floor. But it doesn't stop there. The pillow is actually suffocating her and pressing down on her like someone's holding it down across her face.
That's not
The
a
two-
problem. I thought over you.
I want to live in that house.
Exactly. The 2 children and the dad were trying to pull this off her face, and then even the police officer was there trying to get this off of her face, and after a while, eventually it just broke, and they managed to get it off of her. But she said it felt like there was someone literally just pressing down on her face with this pillow, trying to kill her. But
Just imagine having to understand, trying to pull that off your mom, going, there's nobody here, but it feels like there's force whole. How does your head would wrap it around that?
Exactly.
I don't understand how you process.
You can't push anything off, can you?
Got it.
This is it. Even if you trying to reach for somebody's hands, trying to pull it, there's nothing there. It's just the physical object is on your face.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
Literally. But it gets worse.
Crazy.
So obviously at this point, after these,
Has anyone got any? I've heard female now.
Why does it gotta get worse?
Has anyone got a female relative in their house or something on your end?
No, it's just me and Dave here at the moment, and the dog.
JJ?
No, I'm house sitting at my friend's house again. Here alone.
I didn't know whether it was feedback off JJ after he spoke, but it sounded very feminine.
My daughter's just coming through the front door now.
Yeah, it was way before that. I was hearing it as JJ was speaking.
Yeah, I can hear
I
it.
said there's nobody here but me.
I didn't know whether it was feedback off JJ, but
Now you're making me want to walk through the house and look. Usually when they say this, you don't come back. I'll be right back.
let me know if anyone heard that. But I could definitely hear after JJ was speaking, it was faint.
Is it feedback? Are we getting feedback off of JJ's monitor?
Where's JJ gone?
But it definitely isn't one of them. I keep going back to see if it's a delay on Amy or Kerry's voice, but it's definitely not one of them.
It didn't, because it sounded like it was after JJ. JJ was speaking, then it went after him.
But if it's feedback, we'll be hearing it now because we're talking. There's nobody near his computer will be hearing it.
But
And it's not.
It sounds feminine though, so it can't be JJ.
That's weird.
And I was hearing it for a bit.
Yeah.
Probably shit.
Well, I'm gonna mute mine because my daughter's just walking in. So see if you can.
After you said that, you made me want to go check the house to make sure I was actually alone, because it's not my house. So I was like, I'm gonna go look, and I'm alone. Thank God. But there for a minute, I was like, oh my God, someone's in here. I'm gonna die tonight. No.
It's a female caller. Don't worry about it, JJ.
Yeah.
Well, what if they're crazy?
Sound like Kerry,
Yeah.
she hasn't spoken for ages before.
Yeah, there's too much of a delay. If it's feedback, it's almost instant. You can hear it bouncing, but it's not. No, it's not doing it now.
There's definitely either a woman or 2 women or something speaking
It's almost like a TV's on in the background or something.
yeah, it's weird.
No, it's not mine. I've just muted mine a minute ago because Dave was in the kitchen next to me and he was
Mine's
doing
off.
what he was doing.
Yeah. JJ didn't go.
And I'm tucked in this little corner, so
Fuck no.
I don't know. maybe my friend's house has a ghost in it and they want to hang out with us.
That was JJ. I think that was feedback off JJ.
Hang on, JJ, you just say something a minute.
Just now?
We'll keep speaking.
Why do you have to put me on the spot like that? Now I'm just gonna be stupid and think of nothing to say and just fucking ramble.
No, there's no feedback.
It's weird. It's like when we speak, all of us together, then you hear it.
It's just weird. I don't know. Yeah.
That is a little strange.
It's almost like cross lines.
I
Another
mean, I can
conversation.
talk like this if you
But I think it
want.
was gluten free. That's why I said.
Yeah, it doesn't
My
seem like
name's
the right.
Patricia.
I wouldn't be else then. That's
What I said. It sounds like a conversation's going off behind.
Yeah,
Yeah, it sounds like a TV.
that's so strange.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Anybody hear anything else? Let us know.
See, when we talk about this shit, though, they do say stuff happens when you start talking about this kind of stuff.
Joanne's not hearing it all the time. She's for the last 10 minutes.
But now we're hearing it, but we didn't hear it at the beginning.
Oh, I heard you there. You.
Was that me?
That was you. That was your voice.
Yeah, but why is it not happening now?
It seems to only do it like maybe it's the internet signal.
I don't know. Fuck knows. But yes, so basically, it got worse. It gets worse as well in this house. So at this point, obviously, by the time the police couldn't find anything, they send in some paranormal investigators. I can't remember who actually did it. It might have been Ed and Lorraine. It may be. I can't quite remember. But anyway, they go in and to investigate what's going on. And then a guy actually stayed there. So we moved in to find out, like, document activity. In the actual documentary, it brings up a list from just one day, and it's literally every 5 minutes there's activity. There's poltergeist activity. There'll be cups thrown across the room. There'll be plates that come launch out cupboards, and also there's spontaneous combustion as well. So he gets out of the shower. This guy, he gets out of the shower, and this is audio recorded as well. So they have an audio recorder pretty much all the time, and this is on audio what happened. He gets out of the shower, finished drying, puts his towel over the handle of the shower cubicle just to dry. As he walks out, and then he's doing it in the other room, he sees smoke coming out of the bathroom. Goes in, his towel is fully in flames, on fire.
What?
Yeah, on fire, in flames. And you can hear them start to panic. Everyone getting out of the house. The fire department come. You can hear them come into the house. And then
That is a very strong spirit.
yeah.
Holy
Now the
shit.
fire department
No,
report
it wasn't them.
I might have.
They didn't do the house.
And they didn't do the house. Okay, no worries.
Sorry, I like mince tonight.
I'll try and find. There's some reports here. I'll show you this page in a minute, but it's not the actual one. But yeah, the fire department report said that they could find no ignition source of why the towel.
Yeah, it's like there's candles in there or something.
Yeah, and they actually put in the report that there is something. I don't know how they worded it, but they basically said not of this world going on, and that's from the fire department.
That's crazy.
The Michigan Fire Department said this. Like, they couldn't find anything weird. There's one here. I'll try and bring this up, actually. Hang on 2 seconds. This is one of mysterious burning toilet paper. But there's an actual report underneath. So this one here. So this is an actual report. This is a record of an interview conducted by the Michigan State Police Fire Marshal. While the Pomerang family was getting ready for church, a roll of tissue caught fire. Police wanted to administer lie detector test to one of the sons, but since he suffered from epilepsy, he was on a large mass medication. They decided against it. It should be noted that I don't know if you guys can read that. I'll try and read it to you. Oh shit!
I'm trying to read it, but it's very tiny.
So these are all reports, basically. These ones from the place. That's another one.
Is this house still around today?
Yes, people live there now.
Really?
And the people that live there now were saying that they've had some activity, But she said that the main ones they keep getting, which is strange, is that they'll wake up and there's a dark figure over them.
Oh, nice.
Looking over the top of them.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Yeah.
No.
What time?
Oh, that's like
It's-
the worst one. Like when you really think about it, like you first wake up and that's the first thing you see. No. It's like a spider. It's not cool.
It's worse
Not
than a
cool.
spider.
Could be
Yeah.
could be teabagging them. Yeah.
Tea.
Amy!
Yeah.
Oh, you mean
I don't know, teabagging it. It's like just
We're in game time here.
slipping the balls in.
For God's sake. Kerry, have you heard of a lady called Cindy Kaza? Cindy
Huh?
Kaza?
Patricia.
Cindy
Someone said
Kaza.
Patricia.
No, someone said Patricia. What point was that, Melissa? I'll see if I can have a look.
Hi,
if
Melissa.
you've got time.
Do I know who? What? When?
A lady called Cindy Kaza. Is it Cindy Kaza? I don't know. 2 seconds.
Show me her face. I'm better with faces.
Yeah. So this is basically
She's got
the
dark
lady.
hair.
Yeah.
Skinny.
Yeah. So this is the lady. This lady here. She is the lady that is the medium that does. She does it for the Hoser Files. I don't know if you've seen the Hoser Files or Hosier Files that are on Discovery Plus. They're really good as well. But she's basically the medium for them, and she goes to this house. Yes, behind the screen. But I don't focus on the screen.
Do we know Patricia? I don't know Patricia.
I don't know Patricia. No.
No, Patricia.
No. But yeah, she goes to this place, and what she picks up on there is, she said it's something very dark. It's not human, and it's, I don't know if you've had it, Kerry, but it's basically she was getting overloaded. She said there's so much in that house that she couldn't focus. She couldn't
Concentrate. Yeah, it can be like that when it's that intense. It's
really?
Yeah, it's like, I'm trying to find something that's similar. It's just overload of senses, like smells, feelings, images. You can't tell it who and what, where it's coming from.
Yeah.
It's quite, it's not nice.
Oh, but
You think about it, it's kind of like, autistic children that, have sensory overload.
I expect it's very similar, yeah.
Could be.
Not of an evil nature, not a normal day nature.
Yeah. Have you ever sensed anything dark like that?
Yeah.
Not human. Yeah.
Yeah, and
great.
it's not nice. It's happened. We're talking really dark once in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apart from that, I get contact with not nice people, let's say, in hauntings in the past and stuff. But once when I just thought, no, I'm not mucking about with this. This isn't for me.
And you knew that wasn't human.
Yeah. It's a completely different energy to like a grandmother's spirit in the spirit world. It's like chalk and cheese.
Different level, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so basically this is what Cindy picked up on. And then she was also saying there's some sort of magic or some sort of ritual has gone on. We're getting towards the end.
Devil worship.
Basically,
Always
so
devil worship.
Yeah. So she found out, and with what they were speaking to with the boys, that there was a lady that moved in opposite them into the neighbouring house. Now, the strange thing about this lady is that immediately after she moved in, she came up to their dad and said to him, "I want to buy your house." And he was like, "It's not for sale." And then all she said was, "You're going to regret that," and walked off. Now, they used to get police reports from them of this lady would have quite a few people over, random people will be over, and they'll be in their front yard. They said it was like they were worshipping the sun. They were doing like weird dances in the yard, like worshipping the sun.
Yeah, but that's not necessarily bad.
No, it's not necessarily bad. That's what they thought. It's like not necessarily bad, but then it's how far it keeps going. So they said they had fire pits. I don't know if you guys do this where you are, JJ. I'm not sure, but out in the country they have things like fire pits. So their trash doesn't get picked up. They have to burn it. So they'll burn it in these pits. Now, she would go out in the middle of thunderstorms, like gale force thunderstorms, burning stuff, but then like putting her hand up, like worshipping the sky while she's doing this.
It's a fantastic time for paranormal activity when it's a thunderstorm.
Mm.
Really?
That's probably what's going on there. Yeah,
The energy, isn't it? Yeah.
and she's probably doing
Interesting.
rituals, and that's intensifying it. I don't know how she's burning it in rain, but
Wow, this is where it gets
Just
weird.
bringing the spirits in.
Because this lady, so they talked to the sons. Now the younger one, the guy looks a bit rougher in that photo, not the one with the glasses, the other one. He said he actually ended up in that house with her, in her neighborhood, but he has no recollection of how he got there or what happened in the house. All he remembers is he came home and collapsed at home and had an epileptic fit, and he'd never had an epileptic fit in his whole life.
You can do that later.
Really?
Yeah, of course you can, yeah. But it's just weird how it happened from coming from that house. So they take him. They actually got permission.
Sensory overload.
Yeah, could be. They actually, but so he had no recollection. He had no idea what happened. So in the documentary, they take him to that neighbor's house. They got permission from the neighbor to just take him in there and see if he can remember anything, recall anything. He sits down, and after a while, he actually starts to recall what happened. So he recalls he came in through the back door, which starts like, yeah, right. He knows how he gets into this house. Great. He says then she sat him down in a chair and said to him, "Do you want a haircut? I'll give you a haircut." And he's like, "No, I don't need a haircut." Apparently, then she gives him a drink. Like, you first, I'll give you a drink. He's like, whatever. He drinks his drink. He says after he drank the drink, he said he felt very dizzy and very like spaced out. And he says then she cut his hair with some scissors, which says she cut a piece off. But the fucked up thing is, he said that she didn't just bin it or anything; she ate it. She actually swallowed his hair.
The fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. And then this is when Cindy's like, because Cindy's talking to him, she's like, "What happened like after this? Like, did she do anything else?" She said, "Did she do some sort of dance or go around in a circle?" And he says, "Yeah." He says it's like a kind of. He says he was walking around in a circle, like saying something, but he couldn't recall. Mm-hmm. And she says, "I think that she's basically."
What a curse on him.
Well, what she explained it was as, and they got some witch woman there as well that was into all this kind of stuff. She knows about this. She says basically what they think she's done is basically owns part of his soul. By swallowing part of him, they basically separated part of his soul as such, like a detachment. Oh. Yeah, and yeah, so then he leaves, goes back to the house.
That, or she just couldn't control a part of him, maybe.
Yeah.
That's so weird to think, like, a thing that. So.
Sorry, JJ.
Oh, I was saying just how, like, the weird thought about how if someone could, like, cut off your hair, do this thing, and, like, somehow control an aspect of your life. Oh, that's so weird and unnerving.
Yeah.
I've never known them to eat their hair. I've known them to put it like in a voodoo doll or something, but never to eat it.
Yeah, it's the same sort of thing. You've got part of somebody that's
I've never
their DNA.
I've never known them like to consume it though.
Yeah. This is where this
maybe their blood, not their hair.
Voodoo doll?
I do know you can do a lot of witchcraft with hair.
Yeah.
So
it's pretty fucked up.
I suppose it keeps on growing, doesn't it? It doesn't stop growing, it just keeps growing.
Yeah. I am speeding through this a little bit, but so basically she did all that, and they basically figured out what she was trying to do is basically summon something to put onto that house, to basically like a curse, like. But they think that she was very naive in what she was doing, and she didn't really understand how bad it could get.
What she was actually doing.
Yeah, they said what was, because they're talking to the boys, said what was weird that she ended up at some point she put 3 iron crosses on the front of her house, And this witch woman was like immediately like, yeah, that's repelling evil. And they said a lot of her ritual stuff she did out in the garden, out in the front yard. And they said that basically she was summoning some evil, but she didn't want it in her own house. She was trying to push it onto them. Yeah.
That's crazy.
She's not careful as well, though. You can actually entrap something in your house
if
you've not cleansed your house and you're actually keeping it in.
Wow.
You can do the actual opposite effect.
Yeah. They actually did an investigation there. They put a couple of devices in that house, and they were going nuts, absolutely nuts. And they had the spirit box running, and it said things like, "I'm gonna kill you," "I'm not leaving," and stuff. Evil things. I said it'd be spoilers.
I know, but you're giving a lot away.
It's good.
I can't wait to watch this.
You still
I seriously kind of want to watch this now too.
I've skipped a lot. I have skipped a lot. There's a lot. There's like an hour and a half this thing, so I've jumped through really.
He's giving you the juicy bits, basically.
Hearing a fucking ghost voice saying "I'm gonna kill you."
Yeah, that's nothing. There's loads of stuff happened. Like honestly,
so crazy.
where she used to do these rituals as well on the grass, even to this day, that patch of grass, that circle, doesn't grow properly.
Really?
When you see it, it looks like slightly browned compared to the rest of the area. That circle. So they think this thing almost opened a portal sort of thing, and something very evil has come through. And
So does the neighbour's house have paranormal activity as well?
Where this lady was doing the ritual stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
she
that's why
let
they
something
think that
really big out.
She's got like a link going.
It's like Stranger Things. It's like the Upside Down.
Yeah.
She's opened up
I love that.
to let things out.
But yeah, so then basically they end up, Cindy and this witch woman and that, they end up trying to close this portal and try and give them some sort of relief, because they also think that the ritual she did basically attached this demon to that boy, because because Cindy was saying there's somebody stood behind him all the time. She's almost like reaching over him, but she said there's no face. She can't see. It's like a shadow almost behind him all the time. She said what she did then is still with you. It's nuts, honestly. And then when they use the devices, they actually get activity right behind him and stuff. So yeah, it's nuts.
That is crazy. I'm gonna have to watch this afterwards.
Discovery Plus, Michigan Hell House. Like, I have skipped a lot of stuff. Like I said, but it is crazy.
It's crazy.
And what I found really fascinating about it all is like the documentation that they bring up from the police, the fire departments, the interviews, the audio recordings. It's all there, and they play it all, and it's like
make it credible.
Yeah. Like it's insane. And when the police are there witnessing poltergeist activity, they're like, and they're saying we cannot explain what we're seeing, and that's the police department.
Like that's just the proof there that like even we don't know.
Yeah.
So do they interview the new residents, the people that live there now?
Yes.
You get to see them.
Yeah, you see them. So that's when they don't really like to. They don't say a lot, but that's when they said about the dark figure, that they'd wake up to this dark figure over them. And what was interesting was, so Cindy does a walk through the house before she finds out any of the story. She'll walk through the house and see what she can pick up on, so they can see if any of these things they've been told have any truth in them. And one of the things she did say was, does anybody wake up like if somebody stood over him or a dark figure in the room? That was before they interviewed these people. So she's seen all this.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
She picked up on almost everything, like when she did the walkthrough. And then she also, like, when she went in there, she couldn't be in there. She had to do basically all of her reading outside the house, because she said the inside was so oppressive, so she couldn't concentrate. It was dangerous for her to be in there, because if I'm correct if I'm wrong, Kerry, but isn't like being a medium, you're open all the time, and well, not all the time, but when you're reading, you're basically an open doorway for stuff to come in, sort of thing.
Yeah, you do your protections and things, but yes, to a degree, you're right. You've got to be really careful. When you're walking into a place like that, yeah, you're wanting to see what's going on. So yes, you're opening up to whatever may be there.
Yeah, and I think she got a bit scared that there is an EVP as well. I won't tell you it. Mainly because I can't remember exactly what it says, she said that this EVP it's the scariest EVP she has ever heard to this day.
Wow!
And when you hear it, it is so clear.
Bit dramatic.
It's not. It is so clear, like when you hear this EVP.
Yeah.
And what it says, it's
I don't know.
Well, I know what I'm doing tomorrow.
I kind of want to know what it says now. Now I'm super intrigued.
You need to watch it.
I don't know. You'll never know.
I'm gonna have to watch this. I don't want to know.
No,
more.
you will never know unless you're there. But I just from what we know from like what Kerry does and that, and then
No, I'm not disputing Kerry. We know Kerry's real. What I'm saying though is you don't know because it's a show. They have to dramatise things and make things out to be worse than what they actually are. So I would just be very careful how much you believe and think of it more as a show to entertain.
Yeah.
Which is, they won't do it for nothing. They're doing it for money.
Yeah, I know that, yeah. But when they're bringing up the evidence and the police reports and the files from what happened before and the audio recordings, when you can hear stuff smashing.
But even that, though, that's still just hearsay.
Police reports can't do hearsay. They're not allowed to.
They can only give reports of what they're being told.
And when they're physically there.
They were obviously got on the wacky backy that day.
You're just going
to having none of it tonight.
Yeah, he's having none of it tonight. He's tired.
I don't know. You've got to think of it from the other side as well, though, because obviously, it's okay just believe. You've got to have that little bit of skepticism.
Yeah, you're becoming more skeptic, I find.
No,
I think you are.
I don't need programs and stuff to tell me that it's real. I know it's real.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with what I know. I don't need more evidence. If you want to have more
Tom,
evidence, you want to take
sometimes I think you just like to poke. I think you like to get her going. Sometimes I think you enjoy it. I'm sitting here like, stop, Tom.
You are bad.
You just keep going, and I'm just like, stop.
My mom is exactly the same thing, and she knows, right?
No, I don't.
Too well now. I know that you are.
I'm being honest.
You're a pusher.
I'm being honest. I do feel like you're getting more skeptical and stuff.
I think she just probably seen a lot of these programs and knows that a lot of it's dramatized. Am I right?
Yeah.
I mean,
so there's something there, but there's a lot of it.
You have to a little bit.
This is it. I think because
of course they have to. Yeah.
Because they've made so many programs and because people lie, it's very hard to distinguish what is the truth and what is not the truth. You rather do it yourself, get the evidence yourself, because you know that what you're doing is legit and that you can trust it. You can't trust half this shit on the TV because half of it they really lie to you.
Yeah, I think that's why you have to separate the evidence from the dramatization.
That's what I'm saying. It's a good thing to watch in terms of entertainment, but I would take some of it not to heart. Unless you were there, you definitely will not know.
Yeah, I mean, like when the stuff they say, like what they can feel and stuff. Yeah, you can't put it, but then you can't deny the activity they get on the devices and stuff.
But
because we've got those devices, we know how they work.
Particular ones, yes, but
like they're using a Mel meter.
But like,
we've got a Mel meter.
Like EVPs and stuff, though, you can't. They can fake them.
Yeah, of course they can.
It's a shame that they go to that length to fake these things.
I think it'd be.
How sure is that Vegas, is it? You know how famous.
When you really do that kind of stuff for TV, you kind of have to make it a little bit more than it is. Because you want everyone to watch it. You want them to go by, oh my God, this is crazy. But I mean, there's still got to be some element of truth in there. Even if it is like a little stretched, there's still some truth there.
Yeah.
I think the story's probably bang on, probably right, but I just think, like I say, evidence in that, I think they just have to dramatize it just slightly a bit, because otherwise it wouldn't be interesting for a viewer to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's and unfortunately that is the reality of it. As sad as what that sounds, it is the reality.
I do think
no one
though
wants
that
to watch a shitty little program with a little knock here or a little freaking scratch now and again.
I do think though that they are, if they are faking evidence, they're taking a huge risk, because it just takes one of those things to be found out and their whole careers are ruined.
Do you think they're going to care when they've got this?
Yeah, but
If they've already made their
it
money,
can make
Tom,
them
they're
broke.
not going to care. If they've made the money, they're not going to care. Think about the
I mean,
medium, Tom,
look,
that was on was on Most Haunted.
I was going to say
He was found out to be a fraud.
Well, I know this, but I don't know him personally. He's in the spirit world now, but he was a very creditable medium. But from what I understand, and it's only what I understand, because he had to do a show and every week, I assume he felt under pressure of going into these places to perform and bring something forward, because
it feels like he had to.
At the end of the day, and I'm assuming from reading through the lines and everything that that's where he came unstuck, because whatever he did wasn't right.
Yeah, it's like 95% of the time he was probably bang on, but that 5% where he's made up something.
We all know, don't we? I mean, I don't know if JJ knows this, but going ghost hunting, how many times have you sat there for hours on end and bugger all happens?
Yeah.
And it's meant to be the most haunted place you've ever been to, and nothing's happening. Now, can you imagine being paid X amount and to bring something forward? I mean,
it makes sense. I get that.
It doesn't make it right, but I can understand where that went wrong.
Yeah.
And that's
what I'm saying. It's all about the risks.
Yeah, I'm saying that, but like I said, look what it's done to him. It destroyed him.
It destroyed him, yeah.
Yeah, if that happened to...
I mean, it did make him look pretty stupid.
Like you say about Ghost Adventure, like if one of his things gets proven fake, he can forget everything.
Like, it's going to, like, unravel everything he's ever done
it'll destroy
before that point.
That's what I'm saying, like...
I'm pretty sure that they kept using him, though. After that, when he was found out to be lying, I'm pretty sure they still continued to use him after it. So it didn't ruin him that bad, because he still kept on using
it's probably because they were already filmed so much.
Well,
yeah, because I mean, if it's all like pre-taped, they still have to air it and whatnot.
Who was you talking about then that still used him? So I missed that bit.
Derek, is it Derek Cora?
Yeah, I think actually, I don't know how long after, it may have been pre-recorded the shows after, but they did stop using him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's because they gave him false information. And
for what reasons they stopped using him for, I don't know. But
from what I understood, it was because they were talking in another room or whatever it was about some information or some facts about the place. He apparently could hear this. Thought I'll mention this during the actual thing, and it turned out that everything they were saying was bogus. It was to actually catch him out, and that's how he got caught out, was because actually the facts that he was giving out was actually completely nothing even to do with that place.
In a way, though, I think that's wrong of them.
It was completely wrong of them,
because,
but like you say, pressure.
Well, they should have been with him. Like they should have, instead of putting pressure on him, there should have been the case of.
Sorry.
You get stuff, you get stuff. If you don't, you don't. And be honest. And show an honest program.
I think the show had I think maybe at that time as well, the show had pressure on
higher
them
powers above
to make sure that they were using legit people. I think probably.
I think whoever's the producer, like
makes sense.
The company's producing the show probably told them this is how it's going to be.
The other guy, though,
you find that a lot.
Who's the other guy that they use? The other medium.
David Wells.
Yeah, I love him. He's
John Edwards.
What happened with John Edwards? I heard he got caught, and I never heard why.
Yeah, I heard something about that too. It was like a big deal because, like, I if I remember it, I think he got in a fight with someone like in the thing of going, no, it's this, and they're like, no, there's no one in my family with this, and it was like a big deal from that.
Oh, I've seen him live, and he was fantastic, but.
Isn't he the one that draws?
No, he's the American man that's got dark hair.
Yeah, he had a TV show over here for like 10 years.
Yeah, he was massive.
It was a big deal, yeah.
I just loved it, David.
Like I remember watching him on TV and just seeing all these people just weeping and crying, going, "Ah!" And I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing.
Yeah.
She does that. That's Cindy. She does the drawing. She does the drawing and the writing.
Automatic.
Yeah. Can you do that, Kerry?
I have done, yeah. When I do my readings and I sit for an hour before my clients reading, I sit with pen and paper and I doodle, and I take notes obviously, but I doodle too. And it's in the doodling is where I'm shifting my consciousness to the spirit realm, and I can get messages a bit more clearer.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's because when you see her do it, like it's very scruffy what she's writing, but it makes sense to her, like what she's.
Yeah, she's either channeling spirit or she's doing what I do and just doodles and scribbles and then it comes through like that.
There's a photo of a child or something.
That reminds me, I still need to get with you so you and I can do mine still.
Yes. Oh, yes. Let's sort that out.
I totally just forgot about it till just now, and I was like, "Oh shit!" We talked about that before you went on your trip and everything.
I'm back now. So yeah, let's sort it out.
Yeah, definitely, Joe. You need to. Yeah, and Joanne, who's obviously in the
actually, I'm very excited.
thing, she's gonna be booking a reading with you at some point as well, Kerry.
No, whenever.
I think she's waiting for payday, but yeah, she's wants to book one. Yeah, but
sure,
yeah,
no problem.
JJ, you won't.
I hate payday.
You won't regret it, JJ. Honestly, what Kerry did for me, and that, yeah, as we said before, she's proven the afterlife
amazing
to me. Yeah, she is.
But I still get things wrong though, because you've got to remember when I work with spirit, it's not like talking like this. But thank you. Yeah, I mean, you'll watch any mediums that do platform, like John Edwards, for example. You watch him one day and he's like bloody fantastic, he's on fire, and then he could go the next day and you think that was a bit wishy-washy. It's just because it's an experiment when you're working with the spirit world. You can never guarantee that who's coming forward and how they're going to work with you.
Yeah. I think it's because as well, there's not like a written rule of how it should be done or what should be done, how to do it. It's like you're learning on the job sort of thing.
And not everything is always going to be the same because you just never know how it's going to interact with you on that day. So it could be like chill, or the next day you're like, no.
Well, you also like asking a stranger who's a spirit person to tell you their secrets. Now, you wouldn't tell a stranger on the street your secrets, would you? So it's quite a personal interaction, and I've got to try and build up a comfort, a safe space for them to open up and want to tell me their secrets, and then try and get my guides to teach them how to communicate, because especially if they've never communicated before, it's all new to them too.
I just learned so many things I had no idea.
Yeah, you won't regret it, Jenny. Kerry's amazing. Right, so yeah, we'll get into the game. Amy's had to shoot. Bit of an emergency thing, but everything's fine. But yeah.
Okay. Let's say goodbye to Facebook. We're playing the game now, Facebook.
But you can't hang out with us anymore, Facebook.
Thank you for watching. But yeah, we're playing the game now. So.
Bon voyage.
Do you mean to do it, Kerry?
Yeah, please. It doesn't let me do it. Bye, Facebook. Unless you want to come over on YouTube.
Yeah, we're on YouTube.
And then you can watch the game and see how weird it gets.
So, right, let's remove that from Kerry's.
Oh, well done.
And Tom forgets to close it, and everyone on Kerry's Facebook sees the game.
Oh, wow. I didn't know she was like that.
Right, so now because you're stuck with
bloody
me...
hell, I ain't watching her programming no more.
Is that your English accent?
I have very many English accents.
Very many.
Oh. Right. So now because you're stuck with me, you're getting random would you rathers. Okay?
Okay, come on then.
So this is it's probably a good job Amy's had to go, to be fair, because it always goes a bit sideways. Right. So would you rather cut off one of your ears with a pair of children's safety scissors?
Oh, she's back. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorted?
Oh, I don't know yet, but we'll see. Go on.
Okay.
Oh no, Amy's back for us.
So I was saying, would you rather cut off one of your ears with a pair of children's safety scissors, or drink a glass of?
No. You got to add to that.
See what I mean? I was doing so well.
Yeah,
How
cut
could
off
you
your
make
ears-
that worse, Amy?
Cut off your ears with a pair of children's safety scissors and stick on 2 dicks on either side.
But do you know how long it's gonna take to cut through those with those stupid Crayola scissors? Oh, it's so long.
So she's come in, add that, and now she's gone again.
Yeah. Or what's B? Maybe we go for B. What's
Yeah.
B?
Yeah,
Or-
what's B? Let's see.
Drink a glass of all the sweat you lost throughout the day every night before bed.
Oh
So
God.
all the sweat you lose throughout the day, put it in a glass, and you got to drink it every night.
Can it be winter? Because I don't do a lot of sweating in the winter.
Well, you got to do it every night for the rest of your
Oh.
life. So
That sucks because I'm one of those guys who sweats constantly.
I was
Even when it's not hot out, I'm still sweating.
Oh
Yeah.
no, you're
Oh.
fucked.
And I don't want dick ears. I don't want dick ears.
You're getting
Dick
dick ears by the looks of it. I'm
dick
drinking
ears
my
or
own
drink
sweat.
sweat.
Huh?
Dick ears or drink sweat.
I'm drinking
You're-
my own sweat because I'm not that sweaty really. So it'd only be a little bit.
I do sweat a lot. I've got
guess
quite a
I'll
manual
drink
job,
my
and
own
I go to the
sweat.
gym every day. So I'm
Ugh.
like, yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
want it.
you two are buggered. What are you having? Dick ears?
No, I'm gonna drink my own sweat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drink it.
I'm sorry, but that's just too much. I'm not. cutting
Oh,
off
that's
my
so
ears.
gross.
No
Ugh.
way. No way am I cutting off my own ears. Yeah.
Ugh.
So yeah, I think most of us are drinking sweat.
Yes.
Joanne says definitely I don't sweat very much. There you go.
Yeah. So me and Joanna are all right. It's you sweaty buggers.
Okay, so would you rather?
Yeah.
Oh no, she's on her way back. Need
Oh
to-
no, she's heard the next one coming. Here we go. Is she coming? Yeah.
Do you do this deliberately? Do you wait just for your moment? To...
She'll bugger off again once she's given him to us.
Excuse me.
Then. Turn up.
Are you having dick ears or sweat? Drinking your sweat, eh?
Yeah.
Drinking your sweat or dickies
I'll drink my sweat.
every day for the rest of your life.
That's what we all said. Good choice. Good
I don't know
choice.
what dicky is.
Well, we all said sweat. didn't we?
Oh, there you go then. Why do you think I was going to say I want a dicky is?
Nobody wants that.
Got people on either side of that.
But wait, can they be sewed like this way though? So that way when I run, they go like this.
No, they're sticking out like that.
No, you run like a dog with like floppy ears.
They're like, they've got
Oh,
like,
I don't want them downward because what if
no,
like
they're hard
what
on.
if one
They're
hits me in
hard
the
on.
mouth like accidentally while I'm running? Just I don't want that.
They're hard on.
Dick in your eye.
They're not little like floppies. They're hard on.
Wait, so they're constantly hard?
Yeah, but one's like a micro penis,
So I'll have
and the other
handlebars?
one's like a 10-inch.
A 10-inch. Wow. Who did you get that off?
Right, I think we haven't read these ones yet.
Okay.
Go on then, would you rather?
Be unable to have sex without getting pregnant with a baby goat.
So you're having the Bahoomets?
So you're
Having
sleeping
sex-
with a baby goat.
No. You have sex with a man and it comes out as a goat.
Okay.
Or have porn audio softly playing from your pocket at all times.
Porn audio.
Yeah.
I'm having that because I ain't shagging a goat.
Yeah.
No, not having. No, you have sex
No,
with a man.
you're just getting a goat
but you're
baby.
getting a goat baby. It's a
Oh.
hybrid
But every time you have sex, you're getting pregnant.
with a goat.
You give
Well,
birth
I'm
to
having
a
the
goat
porno
baby
noise.
or have...
JJ, I think we're gonna have to go the audio mix. I don't think we can get pregnant somehow.
Yeah, so it's going to be weird, but I
We
guess
might
I'm going to
struggle.
go B.
But JJ's like, shall
No,
I?
you've
It's
got-
getting laid every day.
I mean, it's a goat. Nobody's got to hear, you know, that
but men
sound
have,
in the background.
Yeah, I'm having the porn
no,
audio.
men have the capacity to give birth with this card. It comes out your pee-pee hole.
I'm going
Nope,
audio.
I'm definitely going for the porn noise coming from my phone.
Yep.
And
Hey,
I'll be
Marty!
Oh, it's tea break, obviously.
Marty's on a tea break.
I have enough.
He has
goat.
enough ghosts.
Get back to work at your Kmart, sir.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Go
with
stack them shelves,
I'm
Marty.
porn audio.
Huh?
I'll go with porn audio.
Yeah, I think most people would somehow.
Joanne's having A though.
Joanne's having A, so she's getting pregnant every time with a goat baby. Okay. Fair enough.
Giving
I'll
birth
give you
to
that.
the Antichrist sounds
Yeah.
fantastic.
You know, you got to get the milk. Got to get the milk. Got to get the goats.
Right.
In the world.
So last one then. So would you rather? That's a good one. I picked up.
Participate in a nursing home orgy. I can't answer that.
Yeah, I don't think you can answer that, to be honest. Or
That's with only 80-year-olds and older.
or
Oh.
run into your in-laws at a swingers party that you're taking part in.
Oh God, can you imagine? There's your mum and dad there, Aim.
I don't know which is worse.
I'm not. I'm sex with 80-year-olds and over. So
You're gonna have sex with your parents.
I don't want sex with parents either.
You're at a swingers
I
party.
mean, there's other people there, so I mean, technically, you won't end up with
You
one
have
of
to
your
have
parents.
sex in front of them then.
Does it say you have to have sex? Yes, you do, Joe. You do. You know what this channel
I
does,
don't-
Joe.
Marty,
do
what's
have
your answer?
You have to keep them all
80-year-old
in
lady
contact
doesn't
when you're
want to
having
do
sex.
that.
Yeah, you might not be having sex
Going there for a
with
cup of
them,
tea.
but you've got to give them constant eye contact to your mum and dad.
Guess I guess I'm gonna bang someone's grandma.
Yeah,
Marty's
Marty
shagging the
is.
grannies.
in the grannies, yeah.
Definitely see.
No, you got to pick one.
I'm going to see.
I bet
You'll pick
that's
one.
happened. Like maybe not bumped into your parents, but you've gone along and then like you've gone, I know you.
Imagine that.
Can you imagine bumping into someone from work or something?
Yeah.
That'd be
You
weird.
could go, Tom, and bump into Joanne.
I didn't know you were into these such things. Wait,
Mm.
do I know you?
I bet you though. I bet you somebody has bumped in on their parents. Like,
And then he
Oh,
whips
the
out-
parents. That's even
Guarantee it.
worse.
and then Tom, the weirdo, whips out his camera and he starts filming.
As a kid, I woke up, went out to get a drink, and I've heard it. I didn't go in, but I heard it.
Oh.
And that's just as bad when you're like 15, 16, you're like, oh, no, and you dart right back into the room. You're like, I'm so thirsty, but I am not standing in that living room any longer.
Yeah.
I'd rather die.
I said, oh God, no.
I'd rather die first than listen.
Yeah, I'm
you
going
just
to
don't
see.
want that.
You can't go see. You've got to be.
Going to see.
You've got to decide.
If Hefty's dad gets to
Nursing
fucking-
home orgy,
No.
or
Hefty's dad's not here tonight. You can't use that rule.
See, I'm picking C.
I'm going nursing home.
Nursing home
You're
all the
just
way.
8-year-olds and above.
You shagging someone's grandma.
They're gonna know some stuff.
It'll be quick,
Oh, they're gonna
won't
love
it? It's
it.
not going to be long.
Back in
Yeah.
my
Yeah, to
day.
be fair, they hardly got they haven't got endurance, have they? So
Well, they might
not gonna
take-
last long.
No, they might take longer because obviously they haven't got the what's it to even get it going anyway. So it could be a very long session. You've got to give them Viagra.
God, can you
what's it with
imagine?
the men?
You gotta stroke the shaft and
Oh,
create
Amy's
a wall.
making it so much worse. Stop.
Amy.
I'm just thinking of like her going, and I'm just,
JJ's taking it. That's why he's making those noises. He's like, yeah, I want that old meat.
Marty's like this.
oh,
like, where
his
are
grandma's
you?
getting it
Marty, we
tonight.
need you. We need you, Marty. We
Is that-
need
is
you.
that-
in
That's
here.
why you don't come into the show anymore.
I
He's
think the nursing home orgy pretty much finished that one off
scared.
somehow.
I'm sure I could call it
Maybe
that.
it would be quick. Yeah, I think there won't be as many people ending the orgy than there was starting. To be honest, Joanne, I think there might be a few heart attacks.
They might have some happy endings.
I think I might have a heart attack.
The orgy turns into necrophilia.
Oh, why you gotta go there, Tom? What's wrong with you?
Oh, disgusting.
I always find that one a bit weird.
Why you gotta go there?
Yeah, it's just a little bit weird. It's just,
No, that's not a little bit weird. That's a lot of
Can you imagine?
weird.
Grannies and granddads are all wearing their leather latex suits and that with the whips and
What sort of
everything.
nursing home do you go to?
I bet you though. I bet you some nursing homes are rife. Like
I used to
Some-
work in nursing homes. Some of them were like
Grandma's
that.
ass like that again.
Yeah, I need to
Grandma
go and
likes
have
it
my
that
hair.
way.
Dave's been at it again. He's going room to room.
Let me just pop some pills.
Oh God. Oh God.
It's only going to take me an hour to get a boner.
Have a good shift, Marty. I'll see you in a bit, bro.
Oh, Marty.
Oh god.
All right. Anyway, that is the end of that. Yeah.
We did really well tonight. We stayed very much on topic, other than a couple.
Yeah.
Detours.
You know,
No, it was a good 20 minutes.
we did very good tonight.
Yeah, it's
Very
a good
proud of
25
us.
minutes of crap, and then it was the
Yeah.
show.
We managed to get there in the end. We're doing all right.
And it was only just the three of us, and we did it. Or four. My
We
bad.
did well,
Four
didn't
of us.
we?
We did do well. Yeah.
Well, I popped in and out the last bit, but I'm here now.
And you was outnumbered, JJ. English to Americans.
I
Yeah.
am. This is the first time I've actually been alone with just you guys.
Just
Yeah.
So yeah, I went into there going, "Oh, I'm totally alone here."
not a virgin no more.
Yeah.
It's all right. We didn't do too bad.
Yeah, we did all right.
And you saw
All
an
right.
English
It was
dead
even
as
though
well.
with the sexes. It was even with the sexes though. 2 females, 2 males. It was fair.
I do not identify as a male.
Oh, you're a thing now, are you?
I'm not even a thing.
Oh, you're just nothing.
I'm not even nothing.
I identify as a T-Rex.
I don't identify as anything.
Come, don't do that. You're gonna end up like cancelling our show if you do that. shit.
Fuck it, it's already cancelled. All right.
Cancel culture. Fuck those guys.
Yeah. And anyway, so yeah, next week I don't know what we're doing. I'll think of something between now and next Friday. That's usually how it rolls.
The true Count Dracula.
It's usually the night before I'm thinking, fuck, I've got to show tomorrow what we're doing.
Tom, we're live. Just make something up, please.
We'll
Oh god,
figure
don't
it
get the
out.
book out again. There's some real shit on that book. Let's do a YouTube one next week.
No. We are going to look at.
Yes.
We're going to look at the psychic twins.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
Yes.
Yes, psychic twins. Okay, we'll do that.
Okay.
Didn't they get proven to be fakes though?
No, they've been proven to be fake shit. They actually solve murder cases.
Okay, yeah, so we're doing
So they're Nancy Drew.
a bit of psychic twins and
And psychics. In general.
psychics in murder cases and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds interesting.
Sounds like something up
I
my
do
street.
try, So
Yeah,
sometimes
right
I
up Kerry's
play
alley.
this.
So that'll be next week. If you haven't seen already, check out some of Amy's unboxing videos on
Oh,
It's
yeah.
on there now.
This
Carry
last
on.
one was a good one. She like proper spoiled herself.
I did spend lots of money, £95 worth.
now you know my pain.
You're paying. I'm watching you opening bloody Yu-Gi-Oh, not Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon crappy
You've
cards.
never seen me open them.
Bloody crappy
It's so
old
boring.
cards.
She goes to sleep while you're doing it.
I was going to say, boring shit.
Well, I think your crystals are boring shit.
Actually, at least
They are not boring. They're brilliant. I was watching. I was like, "Ooh, what's that one? Bring it closer to the camera." Ooh.
everyone
Well,
loves my unboxing.
JJ thinks my Pokemon's cool, so
No, you don't,
fuck you
JJ.
all.
No, you don't, JJ.
No, JJ.
I do. And they're cool. They're cool. I like them.
You can stay on the show.
They're cool for a 5-year-old.
You've kept your job.
I'm going to give you the death stare now.
I have an action figure right
Yeah,
here.
right.
I will not judge. As you
Oh.
see.
This is the teacher stare, the glare.
Let me see it. Oh, look. Yeah, the unimpressed look.
Wait,
Yeah. I'll let that.
That's
I got you. I got you. Try the look again. Try it. I can't see.
All right. Yeah.
I'm going to be like
So
that, smell the cheese, what I tell the kids, smell the cheese.
Smell the cheese.
Nose right there.
you know they can't see your hand because it's right and wet the thing was.
They're like, always miss. Go and get that fresh cheese out the fridge. It's a little joke.
Oh, okay.
It's put your nose on the end.
Yes, I know what the cheese is. I know. Are we going or? Anyway. Have a good week, everybody. We love you all, and we'll see you next Friday.
Stay spooky.
Yes.
Hey,
Stay
cheese.
spooky.
Oh God.
Smell the cheese.